Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me first, on behalf of my minister, Mr. Stéphane Séjourné, express, his sincere regrets for not being able to attend this Indian Ocean Conference, and also to express his warm greetings to all participants and congratulations, to the organizers. 3 points. First, France is a country of the Indian Ocean through its territories, La Réunion, Mayotte, also the French Antarctic territories. Overall, it's 1.2 million inhabitants, and it represents 30% of the French EEZ. The French forces based in La Réunion, Mayotte, but also deployed in Djibouti, in the Emirates. Overall, it's over 4,000 military personnel, contribute to the regional security, and also, in concrete terms, contribute to the freedom of navigation. The French territories are at the core of the French Indo-Pacific strategy. The strategy, it's a vehicle which serves, the integration of the French territories within their regional environment, also contributing to their economic diversification. And our territories are also major actor of the implementation of our Indo-Pacific strategy. Our territories have developed a platform to promote inclusive and resilient model for sustainable management of the ocean. Let me just mention two examples. There is one program called Varuna, 10 million euros, operated through the AFD, the French Development Agency, which aims to the preservation of biodiversity hotspots in the southwest of the Indian Ocean, and partnering with Comoros, Mauritius, Madagascar, Seychelles. And the idea is to build together a network for the protection of marine areas. Another program called Bridges, 28 million euros for the the next 10 years, has just started, and the aim is to enhance climate resilience and to foster adaptation of marine social ecological system. The objective is to reduce risk of conflicts over shared marine resources. I should also mention that all these programs will be also mobilized in the preparation of the UN Ocean Conference that will take place in Nice in 2020, this co-organized with Costa Rica, and of course the contribution of countries from the Indian Ocean will be absolutely critical to the success of this conference. Second point, it's that our presence in the Indian Ocean goes with a strong and even stronger commitment to the regional multilateral organization. IORA, Indian Ocean Commission, the Indian Ocean Naval Symposium, and others. It's the appropriate framework to address issues such as maritime security, natural disaster response, blue economy. We mainly operate via AFD that I have mentioned. Just to give you an indication, the AFD engagement overall is 3 billion euros across the Southwest Indian Ocean. And that includes 200 million euros for programs at regional level. For instance, for IOC, it's 150 million euros. It has been increased threefold since 2019. And France will host the next Indian Ocean Islands Economic Forum in Mayotte in the coming weeks. IORA also, we became full-fledged member in 2020. We support a very ambitious agenda, and so that IORA can deliver concrete solutions for resilience of islands and coastal communities. And for the next 3 years, France has decided to increase its contribution threefold to reach 3 million euros. We contribute through different initiatives covering fight against illegal fishing. We co-lead the working group with Indonesia on this, and there will be a workshop in La Réunion in the coming weeks dedicated to fight against illegal fishing. We also contribute with Madagascar to the response to natural disaster, with Maldives for the protection of corals, and also on fight against plastic waste. We have recently took over the program for dolphin and whale observation network, which aims at combining both, protection of marine biodiversity with also tourism. And I should mention also our contribution to the trilateral with India and Australia. Both ministers referred to it yesterday, which also serve the purpose of contributing in the most efficient way to these multilateral organizations such as IORA. Third, maritime security, it's clearly a core priority. Our presence in the Indian Ocean, our contribution to freedom of navigation. With the EU, France wants to act as a smart enabler. My colleague, Gabriele Vicentin, will share further with you on the many programs and tools developed by the EU, Crimario on maritime domain awareness, but also the Operation Atalanta to fight piracy and all kinds of trafficking, EMASO, the maritime surveillance in the Hormuz Strait, and most recently also the protection mission in the Red Sea. Let me just say that with the EU we support the rise of the Marine Info Fusion Center in Madagascar, as well as the Coordination Center in Seychelles. We support also the IFC in India. We see multiple networks, multiple instruments, multiple actors, and so clearly there is a need for greater coordination of all these programs and instruments, and this is why the EU has also developed SHARE to connect and ensure interoperability between all these centers. With Madagascar, we pursue the project to set up a base for safety at sea in Diego Suarez, and which will be a useful complement to the regional architecture in maritime security. With Sri Lanka, we are working at the moment on a maritime safety and security training center. It's a bilateral project, but which could ultimately also benefit other countries in the region. And last but not least, let me mention a French initiative called Global Port Safety. It's something that we have started with the support of the European Commission and also some other EU member states to deliver a training program for risk management linked to the decarbonization of the shipping industry, so the use of new fuels such as biomethanol, ammonium, and so on, and which will also bring a new risk. So it's something that we will develop across the Indian Ocean, selecting a dozen of ports. So thank you for your attention.